Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Alex here, and as you can see, part of the building's already done. I will explain that in a minute. But today I wanted to, well, this was going to be the episode, but as you can see, it kind of failed. I didn't like it. So I decided to step away from it, give it some time to sleep on it. And this morning when I woke up, I had an epiphany to kind of do the same thing with some alterations and still get the same outcome, but I'm happy with the final product. Which I sort of built, but then my capture card stopped working, and then I had to go back to this step. So you're not missing much. I am going to go over what I have. The floors are already in, which will save us some time. But as you can see, we're in a big red square, which I've been doing for a while. Ignore that build. I'm not doing a video on that. That is the camper van I just did, or RV. The modern skyscraper, which I still have to do the inside on that. And then total fail, but all these have one thing in common. They're all in a chunk, so 16 by 16 area. I do think I go over a little bit on this guy. No, I don't. So let's go over the dimensions first off. First off, we have a 5 by 5 tower, so 3 blocks. Go over into the diagonal, place 1 block, then 1 more in the diagonal. You do 3, followed by 1 more diagonal, and then you close it off with 3. So that gives you a nice little 5 by 5 floor space, not including corners, sadly. And then I came down here, and out of this corner right here, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, turned the corner, came over 4, popped in diagonally, did 5 more, popped out 4, did 5, 4, and then closed it off to the rest of the tower. So you are, do it this way. You're left off with that kind of shape. So I really don't want you to copy me block for block, but since we're in a small area, if you do, yeah, it's one thing. If not, that's your thing. Either way, it's your build in the end. And before we go too much further, I'm going to grab the prismarine I have here and get this little detail done. And let's just grab 1 random block. Starting from the center of the tower here, I came out 2 blocks, placed the post. Then every 2 blocks I placed, so 2, place, 2, place. And I'm over here to do this nice detail. I originally had it 3 high. 1 second, my television volume is on, and that does mess up with the mic. So that's turned off. Yeah, in the middle of the last recording, my headphones decided to turn off, and it gives you a vocal saying so, and that scared the bejeebers out of me. But as you can see off these temporary dirt blocks, you're just going to be placing some upside down stairs to make a nice little archway. And this really has no purpose, it's just more of a decorative piece. Pull in a little bit of color, and I decided to use prismarine. You can use whatever you want. Most of these blocks are changeable, so we're going to get rid of the dirt block here. And I'm not going to lie, well, do that. I am going to kind of hug the wall here to hide the detail and show you it all when it's completed, because it does look really cool. And you're going to place a half slab here, and you get these nice little archways going around the entire build. Kind of frame the area. I'm thinking maybe have a walkway going in, and that gives you some nice little area for gardening. But for now, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to need some stone brick, a wall, and let's grab the, actually, let's start that from the beginning. Let's grab the stone brick setup, including the wall, an acacia setup. I'm going to need that just in case for flooring, and let's grab you guys, because I'll do the half slab for now, just so I can have some flooring. And what we are going to do, how did I do this? Now I remember. Upside down stairs in the corners, which you... Okay, yeah. There we go. Close this entire thing off. I forgot that I had this one wall hidden here. So, coming off in your corners, you're placing some polished andesite stairs, and we'll come over to here. And you're going to come over here. You're going to leave this wall and that wall blank, but you're going to continue it on here. And every other block, and coming around to the front. And then, on top of that, some more polished andesite. If you really wanted to, it would also look cool just to use regular stairs, but I'm kind of going for the big clunky castle feel, so I want some big blocks, and it just breaks up the overall gray. And if you want to add a little bit more detail, some cobblestone, some regular andesite, maybe stone, just to mix in the walls. And I forgot to grab it. You know, I don't need the floor. That'll be for later. We do need some prismarine stairs, and this is just the accent color. It kind of gives a little bit more detail. You're going to be placing regular stairs in between here, just to kind of break up everything. Gives it a little bit more color, and you will see what we do in a minute. And then regular stone bricks. And you're going to place this on the bottom half of your solid prismarine block, not prismarine, polished andesite blocks. And for the record, do be careful because there is a walking off this building hazard. Should be big flashing red letters on the screen, but not going to, as I fall. And what this gives us is a nice little fancy meticulation. I actually don't know if it works if arrows can shoot here, but the whole idea is you can see right up against the wall if someone's invading your miniature castle. You can see there's the little walking off part. You can, not here, but if you do the half slab, you will jump off and fall. Speaking of falling, if you look here, you have little peepholes here too. So I don't know if you can shoot arrows here in their battle-ready, proven battlements. I did not test that yet. But it's a nice little feature, and it gives you a little area to look, and gives you some little depth. But coming over here, on both sides, we're going to be placing half slabs on top of that, and you can see where I wanted the full block, because this here would be full blocks, minus that half slab. And we're just going to be building up and making a small, tiny roof, one half slab layer at a time. So here we have some half slabs. And then we have the final row of half slabs here. And a keepa just for added decoration. I just did the walls here. So you can see in here, and you can, in theory, just walk right over to the other side. But here it's just a nice little detail, helps separate the top area from the roof. And if you remember, that's more than one block tall. You have a nice little area to keep you walking off. There is nothing I can do about that, really. So it's there. And while I'm here, I'm just going to punch in this flooring. And I already have the ladders kind of put in, so let's kind of finish that off. The ladders pretty much go wherever you want to. And crouch place, you'll see why I always have them pointing in this direction, because there's going to be some roof off to that side as we close it. And it's easy, just have that little corner you can walk in. Really, you can walk into, and makes it easier to go up and down a ladder. But while we're here, let's punch inside and punch out the doors. I think I did the door right here. So yes, we do have doors here, and right under here, we're gonna have another door to walk in. So it kind of opens up the whole castle experience. And while we are here, we are going to be doing roof, a similar thing to the roof. Placing it in the corners here. And on top of here, we're going to skip these two blocks. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to place a block there so we come in a little bit. So here, where we would place between these two polished andesite stairs, we're coming back one. It's all coming back to me. So there we go. And similar to what we did here, we're going to be trying to pop in some articulations. So pop, pop. That should not be popped out. So sadly, those four go in. And if you wanted to, let's go fly down, grab the full block. If you wanted to, it is a little bit more pop of color, and it is hidden by those blocks there. You can come in and swap those corner blocks out just to keep the blue going around. And then up here, we place the blocks on the top half of the slab, and then where there's staircases, we place it low. So here we get in the top, then we do it low, upside down slabs, regular slabs, upside down, regular, and you go around. You go around and do that to the entire build, so you have this nice little turret here. Still minor walking off and falling hazards, but you can just pop right up. And as you can see, poof, little corner, walk right in, close it. And then you can walk out here onto your nice little balcony. And here, actually, let's grab that. We'll head downstairs and we'll figure out where to put this third and final ladder as we sneak in through. Now I'm putting a window here, so let's pop that out. Can I place on you? Sort of. You still get the upward motion. So let's crouch place a ladder here. So we can now get up here. So we pop this up, stand here, fall down. Just kind of weird having that there because we can't really place in the corners. I suppose maybe if you came into the center, you could place a ladder here. So actually, let's do that for here. It'll work out when we come to decorate. So let's crouch place. Oh, there we go. Standing in that block area. So we now can walk in and everything. And that gets us onto the doors. So actually, I just rolled past all of them. Let's grab that. And while we're doing doors, we might as well do the windows. So I'll come out here because I know everything's easy to grab. Trapdoors, spruce fencing, spruce gates, buttons, stone button. Which the stone button has a reason in a minute. But this door right here, little redstone door, because it does have a little purpose. Standing backwards in this door, boop, gonna place that in so we can walk right into our castle. Another door right here so we can walk into our keep, and we're gonna put a button right here. And this is our little emergency exit. Someone stormed the castle through the front door. We need an emergency exit. And just as a little decoration, has no purpose, I didn't delete that button. We're just gonna pop in some buttons here. Right here, I did go one up from where that door is, so coming one block down, punching out 2 holes. And you could do, I did stone, but I think I'm going to try the spruce for this one just to kind of add a little bit more color to the gray. And then door. So pop in that final door. And then some fencing, because this is a medieval castle. If you wanted to, you could do glass, but I did that. And then here, and here, a couple buttons here just to break up the texture. And then back here, same thing, too wide with the fences. In here we do change up the window, so we'll pop that hole out, and then we pop that in. And I really didn't think of doing a window here, but we'll do something. I'm thinking maybe that'll be like the wall we have the furnaces and stuff on. So over here, pop that out and do the same exact little design here. And pop in a 2 high here just to add a little bit more depth. And I suppose you could put the regular buttons in here. I'm going to leave stone there so you can see both buttons. I'll fly over to this wall. We got a window, so you can see it. You can see spruce definitely stands out here, but you get a little bit of a change in shape with the stone buttons. So sneaking on into the house, as you can see, we got this weird window next to the regular ones. The whole purpose of this is, oh no, so and so is outside. Shoot him with an arrow, shut it, hide. You have an actual functional window here, which is the idea behind that. Whereas this, you just have the little holes, and you can place stuff off them. And you have a nice little floor space. And then moving on in here, you can have this maybe storage room. Work your way up. Enchanting room, going out to a nice little balcony. Maybe have a nice outdoor grill, and you manage to spawn or find the ladder on that. Interesting. And then after a long day of raiding and pillaging the end for those sweet, sweet shulkers, you can look over at the abyss. But I am going to take a few minutes. I'll give it a little bit of a decoration thing. I'm not the best when it comes to that, but some ideas, because this is a nice little functional space. You just have to know how to squeak stuff in there. So I will be back after I run out the emergency door. I'm going to decorate the castle really quick, and then we'll be back. But it fits in a nice one chunk area. And here we are with the finished product. That's right, just one birch block. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Let's do the big reveal, stand on our little pedestal that... Hey, let's make it an even bigger pedestal, because this is awesome. I'm happy with myself. I got about 10 minutes of decorating. I got something I'm really happy to show off. And here we have the semi-completed castle. We'll start on the outside here. I just added a little bit of a garden hidden in here. And around I did some grass and berry bushes, sneaking through our cleverly hidden escape door. We have a nice little garden here with a composter for quick access to getting rid of those extra blocks and stuff we don't need. Coming on in, coming on into the house ourselves, we have a nice little kitchenette here. We have a nice little working counter. Could put a detector rail there just to make it look like a burner. So it could be a stove. We have our blast furnace here for quick food. Brew up a nice potion for a drink. Over here we have our nice little work area. We still have access up top. I didn't do anything out there, but I love the lanterns here. That really helps with the lighting. You can work here really quick, smash out some armor and stuff, grind and get your sword sharp. Some nice little furnaces here for smelting, keeping all your smelting fuel and needs in that barrel for there for quick, easy access to crafting everything. And hopping over here, past our kitchen area, we have our nice little cauldron. We can hide water in here if we really needed to, but it was a nice decorative plant just to help tie in the bed. And what we have here is some trapdoors. And actually, you know what? I'm curious. What happens if I activate that? Wow. Well, if you ever want a free hanging flag there, but 2 flags there just to kind of hide the bed, and you can access it there or place down another flag. A nice little counter here, because you know you always need that one table for excess clutter. Walking in here, we have the Creeper King in all his mighty glory with a little minecart filled with TNT. Not really safe, but some storage here for some quick, easy stuff. A little bit of extra storage. I hid some under here, under these trapdoors, but these barrels I kind of hid as beer kegs or juice kegs or whatever kegs you want. And we have a nice little flower pot for drinking. And here we have the almighty End Emperor. Pay no mind to the fact that it's a wither skull, but he has an little ender pearl, so he must be from the end. And coming up here is one of my favorite areas, and this is now our little library. We have a little enchanting area here. I don't know if we have all the books we need. I put a lot in here, so I'm hoping that's enough to get us to level 30. Nice lectern here. And just to kind of pull the whole wall themed in, I put some more barrels. So we have some added storage here with that. And then we have our lantern hanging down a little lower. We can walk out the back here. Again, I didn't do anything in this spot, but I did put a lantern there just to kind of make it look like it was supposed to sit there. And then a torch here. And then moving on up, we have our little lookout here with some cobblestone. I added a nice little campfire. Let's screw that off. So maybe have this off, and when you're being attacked, you can light it, defend the fort. Adds a little bit of lighting. And that is pretty much it. We have our reticulations. We can even shoot down there if we needed to. So sneaking on down to the basement. And say goodbye to the Creeper King and the End Emperor, because we're going to leave them in there to continue partying. And that is pretty much it for the castle. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please hit that like button. I do appreciate it. If you didn't enjoy it, hit the dislike button. Make me cry. I understand. Meanie. But if you didn't like it, please tell me down below what you didn't like so I can try to improve my videos for the future. And if you just want to comment, say hi, give a recommendation, also put that down below. I love reading comments. In fact, I have 2 on the villager breeder video that I'm about to go read and reply to right now. So, like, comment, subscribe. Not really important, but if you want, hit the bell. Everybody's saying that, so I might as well say it too. Jump on the bandwagon. Do follow me on Twitter. I do post when I'm streaming. I'm hoping to have the hiccups and stuff for that figured out in the future. But other than that, this is Sergeant Alex, and I do hope you have a nice day.